the thing is, I have a friend who told me, I'll date somebody that's shorter than 6 feet. Like in real life, I've dated guys and talked to guys who are shorter than 6 feet. But on a dating app, I'm gonna be picky because I can. And that's just the harsh truth of it. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Marv Over Matter back with another video. And today what I'm gonna talk about are the 3 most important aspects on your dating app profile. The 3 most important aspects. If you're using Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, BLK, whatever it is that you're using, there's 3 aspects that are just really important, really matter to the success that you're gonna have on these dating apps. Girls are looking for these things. And I've talked to women, I've talked to my friends, I'm a personal trainer, I talk to people I train. Like, this is why I'm cool with women, because I try to get the other side, right? We can speculate, we can go off of our experience, but it helps to hear from a woman's mouth, especially one that you're cool with, one that's talking to you, asking you for advice. You know what I mean? Like if you have a female friend and she's like, oh, I keep dating these guys and this is happening, and she's opening up and being real with you and telling you like, okay, this is what I do, this is what I do, this is what I do, right? And then you talk to a few different women and you get their perspective and you're like, okay, it seems like all women sort of do this, all women sort of do that. They're gonna have some differences, but there's a lot of similarities. And the things that I see that in my own experience using dating apps and from talking to women about what they're looking for on dating apps, I'll come up with these three things. Now, they're not revolutionary, I'll be real, but I haven't talked about dating apps yet, and I feel like it's a big part of the dating, market that we're in right now. So without further ado, here are the 3 important aspects, right? Number 1, numero uno, is your pictures. Your pictures need to be good quality pictures, right? I personally have never gone too crazy on dating apps because I've always gotten decent success. I haven't gotten crazy success. There are content creators out there who show you what they're doing and they're doing phenomenal on dating apps. I'll be real. They're doing crazy good on dating apps. What I noticed from watching them is that their picture qualities are really good. They put a lot into the picture quality. Some of them are like even editing and face touching, face tuning, whatever, AI retouching, whatever it is, their pictures, and it makes a difference, right? It makes a difference. I'm starting to do thumbnails, and so I took some pictures that I had and I used the AI to kind of, make it look a little bit better. And I can see how if you put that on a dating app, like it would do better than your normal picture, right? Now, some people don't take pictures. So if you just really don't have pictures, like if you just put a bunch of selfies up, mirror selfies, whatever, you're not gonna do well. Even if you're really good looking and you do okay, you could do better if you got really good pictures. You don't even have to do like a crazy photo shoot. You have a friend that has a camera, like a decent camera. You just look at some pictures on Instagram, you have them take pictures of you kind of similar to that, and you'll do much better than if you just have like a mirror selfie or a bunch of selfies. That's one of the things that one of my female friends said. She's like, if a guy just has a bunch of selfies, immediate skip. That's something that matters. That's something that you can see a difference with. There's times when I did better and times when I did worse, and it was dependent on the pictures. I happen to have some professional pictures because I do some modeling. So I had some professional pictures, and when I would put those up, it would do better. I promise you it would do better. So your pictures are very important. Get quality pictures. And another thing that the same friend told me is that the pictures need to be sort of telling. A thing I see and I notice, and I used to do this with dating apps, is that guys post pictures that if they were a girl, they think they would like. But that's not what girls are looking for, right? We're looking for pictures that are hot. We're looking for pictures that show her. We just want to see her. We don't care about anything else. We just want to see, does she look good? That's all we're looking for. But they're looking for more than that. They're looking for, okay, does he look good? Cool. Okay, he passes, right? Now, what is his lifestyle? Does he have friends? Is he, if he doesn't have any pictures or any friends, is he a loser? Does he have, a job? Does he have a car? They're trying to see your lifestyle in the pictures. So that's really, really important. You have to display some sort of lifestyle. That's why when you see girls' pictures, and girls are doing the same thing, Some girls know, okay, guys just want to see me look hot, so then they just put the hottest pictures they can up. And those are the women that have figured it out. Those are the women that have a bunch of followers on Instagram, that, you know, all of that. Those are those women. But a lot of girls are posting what they would want to see. And so they're showing their lifestyle. They'll show themselves with their friends, laughing and joking, and they're trying to show, like, look at me, I have a full life, I have a social life. And you're like, damn, why she got so many pictures with her friend? I just want to see her. What does she look like? You know, you don't care about it. But to them, that would be important. So on your side, what you need to do is show that to them, because that's what they're interested in seeing. They're interested in seeing, okay, does he go hiking? Does he have a pet? Does he do this? Does he do that? Like, it's not necessarily just about you. It's about you and all that comes with you. And that's what you need to display and show in your pictures. Of course, you want to have some of you. You want to, if you actually are really good looking, yeah, show some good looking pictures of you. But they're looking for more things than that. That's a problem with dating in general. Is like, men are trying to display things that they would like, and women are trying to display things that they would like, not understanding that we like different things, so we need to display different things than necessarily what we would like or what we would be looking for, right? And pictures on a dating app are a big example of that. So get those pictures right, get them nice, and get them showing your lifestyle. Now the second thing, and this might be discouraging, but it is what it is, it's the truth, is your height matters. Your height matters on dating apps. If you're under 6 feet or 6'1", or I'm pretty sure it's 6 feet where it drops off a cliff. Like once you get to 5'11", it drops off a cliff. How many girls will even see you? Girls put 6 feet as their minimum, right? So if you're close, if you're 5'10", 5'11", just put 6 feet and, you know, deal with what it is afterwards. I mean, they're using makeup, they're using Facetune, they're using all these things to edit what they look like. So when you get to them, you know what I'm saying, they're looking slimmer in the picture than they do in real life. So you an inch off, 2 inches off, they're not even really gonna notice usually. Like I've had female friends who I'm like, yeah, you know, I feel like I could do better on dating apps. And they're like, yeah, I tell them my results. They're like, yeah, you should be doing better on dating apps. I'm like, they're like, what do you put your height as? I'm like, I put it as 5'11". They're like, put it 6. Actually, put it 6'1". Nobody would really even be able to tell. Like, you look tall enough. Right, so if you're in that range, just put 6 feet or 6'1", and they really won't be able to tell. And it will put you in the pool, right? You're not even in the pool if you're not putting 6 feet. So if you're 5'9", you know, 5'8", you're gonna have less options on dating apps. It just is what it is. I have a friend who's 5'9". I don't know what he puts. I know he doesn't put 6 feet though, because that's too big of a difference. And he's somebody that would take pride and not really want to do that. So I'm pretty sure he puts 5'9" or maybe 5'10", but I'm pretty sure 5'9". And he does his thing on dating apps, right? He's in shape, not crazy defined muscular, but he's in shape, bearded, masculine face, you know what I mean? Dresses well, that's a key, dresses well, and displays that in his pictures. And he does pretty well on Hinge. He is always talking to a girl. He's always like, oh, yo, this girl, oh, yo, I'm talking to this girl now. I just met this girl, I just met that, you know what I mean? And he's satisfied with the way that they look. So your height won't absolutely murder you, but it will limit your dating pool. And the thing is, I have a friend who told me, I'll date somebody that's shorter than 6 feet. Like in real life, I've dated guys and talked to guys who are shorter than 6 feet. But on a dating app, I'm gonna be picky because I can. And that's just the harsh truth of it. Because she's a tall girl, and she's like, well, I'm actually a tall girl, so like it makes sense. And I'm like, yeah, no, I mean, you're 5'8". If you wear heels, 3-inch heels, you're 5'11". If you want to be shorter than your man, he has to be 6 feet. So it's reasonable. So any girl that's actually tall, is pretty reasonable for them to not want to date somebody shorter than 6 feet. But they will, in reality. But if they have the option to weed you out, they're gonna weed you out if you're not 6 feet. But real life is where you can make up that difference. You won't have as much trouble, but on a dating app, it is what it is. So height is really, really important. Now, the third most important aspect is what you put on there, your information, right? Obviously, because that's all that's left. But what's the most important out of this information? Now, it could be your job, right, what you do, but you can't really control that. The job that you have is the job that you have. Your religion, that's your religion. Your political beliefs, if you want to put that, that's your political beliefs, right? Do you smoke, drink, all that? All that information is like, it is what it is type of thing. But your prompts are important. It's actually important what you say, what you put in the prompts, because especially on an app like Hinge or Bumble, where girls can reach out or have to reach out, first, they're not gonna reach out to you if there's nothing for them to say. If you just look hot, right? You just look good, and they're not a girl who's good with giving compliments or good with like starting like that and wanting to be forward, which a lot of girls are not, then you're not going to do well. Unless you're extraordinarily good looking, they're not really going to have much to say if you don't put anything in your prompts. And some girls aren't comfortable just saying something, just complimenting or just saying hi if they don't have anything to say. I have a friend who's like, if there's nothing for me to comment on, if there's nothing interesting, like I can't really reach out. I'll like the comment, I'll like them and see what happens, but there's not really anything I can say. So if you want girls to reach out to you first, have something that leads them into talking, something that's easy for them to talk about, right? Have a prompt that is that helps. Now, I'm not the best at this because like I said, I always did decent. I did good enough for me to be okay, and then real life, and I kind of supplemented the two. So I don't practice, and I don't have a bunch of prompts that I'm like, oh yeah, you should use this, and you should say that, and you should do this. There's plenty of examples online. You can find people doing Tinder experiments and doing all that, and see what did they say and what did they do and how did the girls react, and you can find that. But I just want to tell you that it's important what you say. If you don't have something that will lead them in, then you might not do well, even if you're really good looking. And if you are still getting the highs and all that stuff, you will get better and more frequent lead-ins when you do have something that they can talk about. And I know this from girls telling me, I won't talk to somebody if they don't have anything to talk about. I won't say anything. I don't want to say hi. That's boring. And all they have is one-word answers on their profile. So I don't really want to. Not interested. So from the horse's mouth, you need to have prompts. You need to have something that will give them something to talk about, so they can talk to you first, because that makes it easier. That shows you that they're interested. So give yourself the best chance, right? Give yourself the good pictures. Be taller. No, I'm playing. But if you can, put 6 feet. If you're close enough, put 6 feet. But understand that that's an important thing. And have good prompts. And if you're not 6 feet, you need to have the other two, right? Those are going to be very important for you to do well on dating apps. All right, so that's my take on dating apps. Like I said, I'm not a super expert, right? But I understand what's going on. I watch a lot of Tinder experiments. I watch a lot of content on it. And this is what I've come to understand. It's by watching and by talking to women in real life and seeing their side of it and what they actually experience on dating apps. All right, fellas, so that's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Drop some more topics in the comment section. I got my coaching calls in the description box, Instagram in the description box. And y'all know what it is. It's mind over matter, mark over matter. Let's get it.